Morning, everyone. When two financial institutions merge, their companies speak entirely different languages. Columns don't match, schemas collide, and data contest disappears faster than last quarter's reports. That's where DataBridge steps in. Imagine if EY had 10 AI powered Gemini agents instead of 10 overworked interns. That'd be great, isn't it? Our mission to build a bridge between raw, chaotic data and clean, intelligent insight, empowering EY to merge systems effortlessly with AI precision, snowflake, and human oversight.
Okay, yeah. So this model we are building, it's actually something very interested in, and something we've worked on for the past 2 days, right? It's basically software as a service where it's not just targeted to EY, it's targeted to any accounting firms or any institution that would want to merge two data sets together. At the end of the day, you can merge two small football teams, you can merge two small train companies, you can merge two big airlines like Delta or something else, where you have thousands of nodes. What we're proud of is our agent is smart enough to understand how many nodes it needs, calculate the amount of compute required, as well as orchestrate a real-time pipeline where we talk to around 16 different agents at a time and decide what's the best task going forward. Now, your initial thought must be like, oh yeah, they're just giving AI data sets. Is that really safe? We're not letting AI even touch the data sets, if you know. AI is never directly in contact with the data fields or whatever's present in the data sets. We're providing it the schemas of the initial data sets. We're asking it, hey, what should be relevant? You have two schemas. You have a file called customer ID. You have another one called consumer ID. Do you think that's relevant? Do you think that's a high match? Propose me a new schema. Let me get that approved. If there is an issue, if there's something that's not going forward, we have future plans like creating Jira tickets and resolving conflicts like that. But if it's smart enough, like in this case, where it's still thinking, but yeah, if it does create the data set on time, like it just did, and it's directly connected to the Snowflake API, right? I can just find this data set, which is merge raw bank, merge test raw bank.
Merge. Yeah, those
Yeah,
ones
right
merge.
there. You can see that's 20K columns, 20K rows essentially, which is 100 each, and it's pretty good. Like it's pretty quick. Like for 20,000 rows to process within 1 minute, that's I think very good. And again, we're proposing schemas using the AI models, and then we're writing Python scripts using tool servers, which the 16 different AI models have access to actually have it done. We're not letting one AI do everything. We're breaking it down. You have your chatbot where I just talking to a backend, basically master orchestrator. You create the schemas, you read the schemas, you propose a schema, you have the mapping agent to map both of the data sets together. You create the SQL queries using something else, and then you have the Snowflake ingestion to use the SQL queries on Snowflake, so we don't actually have to deal with that side of the computer on our own. You can check for null values to see how relevant your data is. You can check for duplicated rows, columns. You can even check if you want to just simply join the data set together. And the best part, there's an independently parallel running validation monitor which just goes around and checking, hey, are we doing something wrong? Is everything right? Am I getting the Snowflake API endpoints back? Is the chatbot working nice? You can see it automatically computes or needs the compute which it decides to have. There's a bunch more features that we have in mind. The pipeline works really well, and it's very well detailed. It goes on and tells you what it needs. It has fields of how many we need, like it had fields of like how many information we need, how much detail we actually need for it to process. It's not just going to give you random information out. If it can't process something, it's going to tell you, hey, I need more information. We have specific guardrail setup which we spent a huge amount of time working on. We can see the amount of projects we had. We can see different things. We can even see the end report of how quick the file is, which is a little bit of changes needed for. But that's the project, and I hope you really like it. And at the end of the day, like my teammate just said, 10 overworked Gemini models is still better than 10 overworked interns. So the choice is yours what you want to use, right? Thank you so much.